Hello everyone, welcome to Homework Help. If you find the video useful, please subscribe to the channel. So in this video, we'll solve this problem using the concepts of transformations for polynomial functions. So as per the problem, write an equation for the function that results from the given transformations. So let's start with part A. In part A, the given function is a quartic function f at x equals x to the power 4, and it is translated 2 units to the left and 3 units up. Let's start by writing the general equation for a transformed quartic function. Different teachers use different letters for A, B, H and K, but the resulting transformations are the same. We have to find the values of A, B, H and K based on the given transformation descriptions, and then we'll use those values to write the transformed equation. As per part A, there is no vertical stretch or compression or reflection over the x-axis, so A is equal to 1. There is no horizontal stretch or compression or reflection over the y-axis, so B is also equal to 1. H is equal to -2 because there is a horizontal translation to the left. K is equal to +3 because there is a vertical translation 3 units up. Now we can sub in these values to write the transformed equation. A is equal to 1, so we can ignore it. B is equal to 1, so we can ignore it. X minus -2 is equivalent to x plus 2. So this should be the final answer for part A. Now we can answer part B. The function f at x equals x to the power 5 is stretched horizontally by a factor of 5 and translated 12 units to the left. So the given function f at x is a quintic function. Let's start by writing the general transformed equation. There is no vertical stretch or compression or reflection over the x-axis, so A is equal to 1. There is a horizontal stretch by a factor of 5, so B value is equal to 1 over 5. There is a very important concept we need to understand and memorize to solve this type of problem. There is a horizontal translation 12 units to the left, so H is equal to -12. And there is no vertical translation, so K is equal to 0. Now we can write the transformed equation. We can ignore the A value because its value is 1. And we can ignore the K value because its value is 0. X minus -12 is equivalent to x plus 12. So this should be the final answer for part B. Now we can answer part C. The function f at x equals x to the power 4. It is a quartic function. It is stretched vertically by a factor of 3, reflected in the x-axis and translated 6 units down and 1 unit to the left. So we can write the general transformed equation. Now we can list the a, b, h and k values. As per part C, there is a vertical stretch by a factor of 3 and reflection in the x-axis. So a is equal to -3. There is no reflection over the y-axis or horizontal stretch or compression. So b is equal to 1. There is a horizontal translation 1 unit to the left. So h is equal to -1. And there is a vertical translation 6 units down. So k is equal to -6. Now we can sub in the values. A is -3. We can ignore the b value because it's 1. X minus -1 is equivalent to x plus 1. So this should be the final answer for part C. Now we can answer part D. The function f at x equals x to the power 6. This function has exponent 6. Is reflected in the x-axis, stretched horizontally by a factor of 5, reflected in the y-axis, and translated 3 units down and 1 unit to the right. So let's start by writing the general equation. Now we can list the a, b, h, and k values. There is a reflection in the x-axis and there is no vertical stretch or compression. So a is equal to -1. There is a horizontal stretch by a factor of 5 and reflection in the y-axis. So b is equal to -1/5. There is a horizontal translation 1 unit to the right. So h is equal to +1. And there is a translation 3 units down. So k is equal to -3. Now we can write the transformed equation. For a, we can just write the negative sign. B is equal to -1/5. So this should be the final answer for part D. Now we can answer part E. The function f at x equals x to the power 6 is compressed horizontally by a factor of 4/5, stretched vertically by a factor of 7, reflected in the x-axis, and translated 1 unit to the left and 9 units up. This function has exponent 6 on the x. Let's start with the general equation. Now we can write the a, b, h, and k values. The function is compressed horizontally by a factor of 4/5 and there is no reflection over the y-axis. So b value is equal to 5 over 4. There is a vertical stretch by a factor of 7 and reflection in the x-axis. So a is equal to -7. There is a horizontal translation 1 unit to the left. So h is equal to -1. And there is a vertical translation 9 units up. So k is equal to +9. Now we can sub in these values to write the transformed equation. A is -7, b is 5 over 4, x minus -1 is equivalent to x plus 1. So this should be the final answer for part E. So these are the steps you have to keep in mind to solve a problem like this one. So I hope you'll find this video useful. Please share it, like it, and subscribe to Homework Help. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.